Well, my loves, welcome back. Welcome back to Let's Play Silent Hill 2, the remake, also known as What James Did, which we found out last time round. And for those of you who don't know, you go and watch the previous video. In fact, how do you not know? I mean, like, if you're into video games anyway, or video game horror, Silent Hill 2 is legendary. Almost everyone knows the story to this goddamn thing. Basically, we found that James... murdered is a strong word. He killed Mary, his wife. He smothered her with a pillow. And why he did it is the question. And that's the thing. It's not as simple as a pure or clean motivation. He's very much like Raskolnikov from Dostoevsky, from Crime and Punishment. In Crime and Punishment, the protagonist, Raskolnikov, commits a murder, and the motivations that he gives to it, that he ascribes to himself, are contradictory and different throughout the course of the book. And the reason for that is Dostoevsky is trying to delve into the complexity of human motivation and emotion. And that's exactly what you've got here. There is not one clear or simple answer here. Was it euthanasia? Yes. Was it also because he was just so tired of the situation and resentful of her? Yes. Had she grown somewhat hateful to him because of her condition? Yes. It's all of these things. It's very, very complex. And I much prefer that, to be honest. I think that's much closer to reality, to real human motivation, than anything you often find in sort of like, serializations or fictional accounts of killers or serial killers or whatever. It's very interesting, very, very fascinating. James himself doesn't even really know, and that's the whole point, right? But yeah, he knows now. He's confronted it. What that's going to mean for this place, I don't know. We're in the dark world again, but it's interesting that it's not so dark outside, right? I mean, that is fascinating, isn't it? I find it fascinating. And look at the hotel now. Holy Jesus. James, I wouldn't breathe in here, man. You need a mask, mate. You definitely need something. You're going to get some horrible fungus in your lungs, or... I was going to say on your brain, but is that even going to matter at this point? Here we are. So, the dark, crumbling, truly horrific version of this bleeding hotel. Oh, even the music's gone off kilter. In fact, hang on, let me turn it up. Oh yeah, give me all of that, daddy. Or should it be mummy in this case? Oh, hello. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. Holy shit. Well, James, there's a big hole over there. You like big holes, don't you? It's definitely your thing. Do not type that into a search engine. Like, for God's sake, don't do that. Jeez. Wow. Can we even jump? Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah, that's not symbolic at all. It is. No monsters either, have you noticed that? All the monsters are gone. Or so it appears, anyway. Why do you think that would be? Could it be because James doesn't need them anymore? I think that might be it, you know. He's confronted what he needs to confront. And what they represented is... It's gone now. It's meaningless, right? Wow. Hang on. Ooh, no, hang on. I want to have a look around before we do anything stupid. Can't get into the observation room. Oh, well, there's nothing I can do, so we may as well. Yeah, can't... Ooh. It sounds like... Is it me? Or does it sound like there are voices in the soundtrack? Like women's voices? Just very subtly, or is that me? Nope. That ain't... I know, James. Holy Jesus, look at it. I mean, this is it. It's all collapsing in on itself. He doesn't need this anymore. These memories, these fantasies even, these delusions that Silent Hill has made solid, they're just unnecessary now. Ah. He is aware of himself in a way he hasn't been since the beginning of the game. Look at this. Oh, look. Bloody hell. And it's all because he ultimately confronted what he did. It's what has been informing this entire escapade. It's what called him to Silent Hill. And it's why he's here now. Interesting. I mean, the absence of the monsters I find to be fascinating. It's entirely atmospheric now. But don't worry, there's a couple still around who we're going to have to confront. I imagine you can guess which ones. Certainly one of them, anyway. It almost feels like everything is looping, doesn't it, you know? Dimension is broken down too. Which of course it would, wouldn't it? Ooh, yes, that's going to be useful. Anything like that we can get now is going to be very useful indeed, I can tell you. Hello? Yes. Thank you, game. We're going to need that. And anything we can blat people with. That's also going to be useful. Hang on. Where am I now? I'm getting all disoriented, ain't I? I'm getting all disoriented, sorry. Oh, well, we're not going that way, that's for damn sure. That's the way we came out, I believe. Yeah. There's the do not disturb door. Darker and darker. And more desolate and more desolate. Shit, fuck. It's not just the hotel. It's everything. It's this whole reality is collapsing now. I mean, this was a world made of James's guilt. And now that guilt is maybe starting to ease a little? Wouldn't that be a fine thing? As problematic as he is, I've come to rather like James. I don't know about you guys. What's this all about? I'd assume I'm going to need that at some point. I don't know why. No? Ah. No? Okay. I'll come back in a moment. I'm just having a... I'm having a wander, aren't I? I want to see the depths of this desolation. I want to see just how far it goes. Because it looks like it goes pretty bleeding far. Oh, and don't worry, by the way, although the monsters are gone, if this... I believe we are going to see something of them again. Just not for a little while yet. Yeah, it's not good, is it? I mean, James, this should tell you something, a little something about yourself, mate, shouldn't it, really? I take it we need to drag that to somewhere, like down here, maybe? Would be my guess, so we can get up. Fuckity fuck. I'll do it in a moment, hang on. Let me have a look in here first. Yeah, this has got like final chapter written all over it, doesn't it? Hello. Oh, message. There is no healing of thy bruises. Thy wound is grievous. Yeah, well, I think we're well aware of that at this point. Thank you for telling us, wall. That's very kind. It's a wisdom wall. A sage wall, perhaps. Okay, well, I assume we do need you. Ah, hello. What else hath... Ooh, what are you? Oh, hi! Still can't get it right. Yeah, from what I understand, there is a message in those. You need to decode it. They're a cipher. The numbers correspond to letters of the alphabet, I believe, or something like that. I'm assuming we're going this way with this, James. That feels right to me. Insofar as anything feels right in this fucking place. It's starting to feel more right to me, though. Oh. Oh! That's what it was for. To make a big hole, James could leap down. Who was... Did you see that? There was a shadow. Someone ran away. Who was that? Go on then, James. Yeah, no hesitation this time. Did you notice? No hesitation this time. He just did it. Interesting. It's symbolism, don't you know? Wow. Just look at this place. I mean, I have a real penchant for decaying architecture, you know, like industrial decay, old Victorian buildings, that kind of thing. I think it's just so fascinating. That said, this place would skeeve me out. I think it would anyone with, well, an ounce of sense, you know? I'm not sure I have that. Okay, let's have a look in here first. Look at this. It's all... Oh, what be that then? Oh, interesting. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Yeah? It's all about confrontation and sort of expurgation of your sins, right? There's almost like a Catholic element to the morality of it, in the sense that it's like expiation. You've got to suffer to be clean again. It's very interesting. Okay. The the lack of sound is actually really quite terrifying, I've got to say. Oh, fuck. Again, guys, At this stage in a horror game, we definitely don't want to be anywhere near the fucking bathrooms. Not in Silent Hill, we don't. Well, holy shit. Just desolate nothing. Emptiness. Not even any monsters. Nothing. It's like the place is dead. But not quite. Don't you know? Not quite. Oh, now that's interesting. Symbols, look. Are we going to need those? I think we might. I think we might. Right, remember them, will you? Oh, the tape recorder. Again, that's a memory. That's from Silent Hill. That's from the previous version of Silent Hill 2. Oh god, I don't like it here. Last time we came here, this place was infested with the spidery gits. You remember? Oh, it's dark out there. This is... It's so atmospheric. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's that... It's the horror of quiescence, you know, where there isn't anything, and that's somehow worse. That's somehow worse. I don't know why. It just is. I'm sure James wouldn't agree, but you know. And what is going on out there? It looks like dusk, right? Because, of course, we're nearing the... hello. We're nearing the end, aren't we? Hi. What are you wearing? Why is it wearing glasses? I don't know what's going on there, but it's very amusing. Oh yeah, this is where we could see down from above, I believe. What the fuck? Well, that's distressing. Yes, I see you. I'm just wondering what's going on with you. Oosh. That's a little, isn't it? Okay. Ah, so that's where we need to get... My phone just scared the shit out of me. Thank you, phone. The lift! Is that where we're headed? Oh! Very funny. Its head moves. It follows you. Very funny. Nice little scare. Isn't it, James? Oh, yes. Indeedy do. Nope. Not getting out of here anytime soon, are we, James? God, this place. This place. Hello, there was something showing up there. Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a minute. Hang on. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any items or anything like that, because, you know, anything I can stock up on. Hello, is that another tape recorder? I take it that's Mary. I've got a cup of coffee, by the way.
Any wisdom to be had in all that happened? I suppose that's for you to learn. And I hope you will.
Okay. Oh, it's just the same. They. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Given that Mary is almost dual-natured when you take Maria into the mix, right? They're like two aspects of the same person or the same entity, right? And that's a very sort of nihilistic conclusion there, isn't it? That her suffering meant nothing. It was just empty in the end. There is a sadness there, but it's definitely something that James has to confront alongside everything else that he's gone through. I mean, the whole game is kind of like one big effort. It's like someone saying to James, fucking Jesus, not saying that. That was just me getting scared. But it's like someone saying to James, James, come on, get over it, man. One giant therapy session of a game. It's odd, isn't it? I mean, Silent Hill... It's difficult to ascribe morality or motivation to Silent Hill because it's more elemental than that. It's more environmental. It's the same with Pyramid Head. Even though Pyramid Head seems to guide you at times and sort of harass you down the right path, he's not doing it because he's in any way benevolent. Certainly not towards James. He's doing it because that's his nature. That's what he is. Speaking of Monsieur Head, yeah, well, where do we want to go, guys? I'd assume we want to go to the basement, right? That's obviously where everything's going to kick off and everything's going to end. The lowest level of the subconscious, yeah? Come on. Oh, shit. Well, this ain't looking good. Well, you're going to be terribly uncomfortable now, James. Possibly for the remainder of the video. You're also going to want some sort of shot after this. Especially if you get any splinters. Well, that didn't sound good. Fucking phone. Oh, there's a savey save here. Why is there a savey save? Oh, we're back in the bar. And it's properly flooded now. Oh, good God. Yeah. It's fascinating. It looks like it's been this way for years, right? Just abandoned here. Just like the rest of the town. I mean, that is the thing about Silent Hill. There's an essential emptiness to it. I'm having a sip of coffee, by the way. It's just part and parcel of the entire experience. It wouldn't work if it were too full of things and encounters. In fact, that is something that a lot of later Silent Hill games get dead wrong. Like Homecoming gets that dead wrong. There are things about Homecoming I actually even like, believe it or not, that a lot of people will not admit to, but they are overshadowed by the profound ways in which it misses the point as a Silent Hill game. Which is a grand shame. Pump room. That could be useful, couldn't it? Get rid of all this bleeding water. What do you think, James? Well, I mean, here's the funny thing. We know what James thinks because we're seeing it. All around us. All of this is what James thinks. Certainly on a subconscious level. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, rifle rounds are going to be good, considering what's in the offing, you know? Rifle rounds are going to be very, very useful. Hello. As are those. Any rounds are going to be useful, let's be honest. Give me all that lovely ammo. Urgh! Yeah, I know, right, man? Yick. Hope you didn't get any of that in your mouth, James. Eesh, bloody Nora, look at it. Well, that's significant, isn't it? Signposted or what? Why do I get the impression that the light on the other side is like a flamethrower? The fires of hell, maybe. Oh, yeah. Well. Angela! I was wondering what had happened to you. Yeah.
Mama?
No, sorry.
Mama! I was looking for you.
Again, she's not seeing what
You're the
we're
only
seeing.
one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong?
Oh, this is so sad.
Wait. You're not my mama.
Sadly not.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right.
Mm-hmm.
What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Well, that's ambiguous, isn't it, James? Like so much in Silent Hill.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't.
Oh.
Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it.
Yeah, God. Sadly, Angela can't escape her Silent Hill.
Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
Wow.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's always like this.
Yeah, this is her Silent Hill. This is what she glimpses. There's another acknowledgement. There's another crossing of the Rubicon. He can't save her. He has to acknowledge that. He cannot save her, and he can't put his requirements onto her. You know? And that's it. Yeah, that's Angela. Done. Never see her again. There's a whole other story going on alongside James's, in the same way there is with Eddie. Oh shit. That we only get the merest glimpses of. Remember when I said the monsters would come back? Look. But look at them. They're pathetic. They're dying. Look. They can't hurt us anymore. Why do you think that is? Why are they dying? Again, it's because James has started, at long last, James has started to heal. And everything they represent, everything that informs them is slowly dying. And there's no need for us to harm them or anything like that. They're dying already. And of course their entire existence is pain. We know that because they're born from it. They're born from James's pain. Yeah, the nurse. But even she's kind of pathetic. She just fell over, I believe. There's no need for us to engage with them at all. You can, and in fact, this is one of the things that can alter the ending. So you need to be quite... 312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. 312 is our room, by the way. It's yeah, there's one of the spidery ones, but look at it. It can't... Look. It's dying. Oh ho 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 ho! We know what that is, don't we? Look, it won't even harm us. It can't. They're just sad now. And afraid. It's, yeah, there's a melancholy at the end of this game. There really is. A real sadness and a sense of things passing. It's quite beautiful, I've got to say. Already, now that's telling. What do we know likes to murder the other monsters? You'll see. Oh, look! Well... Even the save icons, there's something about them, there's some symbolism going on here.